Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin chart is consolidating just above that famous 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level at $116,930. You see it here. We're looking currently at, we're considering currently two scenarios for Bitcoin here. This is, by the way, the shorter time frame chart. I'm not going to, talk about the larger time frame. We did that yesterday. And nothing changed there. But here on the shorter time frame, it's a key spot for Bitcoin. It looks like we might get a slow Saturday, to be honest. Altcoins are slightly up maybe. Those are those B-wave bounces I think I've been watching for. Bitcoin's still fairly weak. So we're still kind of caught in a range here. I see this as a range. So we've got this resistance area. We've got the support level down there at $114,470. We're kind of moving in between. So what we do have is a 5-wave move to the upside in wave 1 in the yellow scenario. And this is, I think, I'd say this is turned into the preferred one. Just by how this structure is developing, I can see 5 waves up and I can call this an A wave down, potential B wave unfolding, even though this is a little bit unclear on the nano level what's going on there, and then we could get a C wave down. Now, what is actually important is to get a higher B wave, right? Because when we look at the these pullbacks, corrections, then we have an ABC structure, and the A wave was the dip from the all-time high, just short all-time high. Didn't last long. So anyway, 124,080 was the top, or 124,100 roughly in that area. And then we had this pullback sharp, but into support. I mean, nothing is broken, not even the white scenario, even though just looking at the nanostructures, this seems to have become a little less likely, or it's just become a little bit less clear, I would say, this sharp decline there. So when we say, okay, we've got this A wave down in the yellow scenario, maybe we get a B wave, but with a B wave, again, when we have a correction like that, we want the B wave ideally to be healthy, maybe even go to an all-time high. Don't see that at the moment, but that would be even better, because the higher the B wave, the higher the probabilities that in the C wave down, we're going to hold a higher low, and that we hold support at 114,470. And then obviously from there we can go higher. So yeah, I mean, we're holding all support levels for now. The main support in the yellow scenario is the $114,470 level. It would be ideal if we could hold it. And what I could do, I could add the 61.8 Fib here as well. And then so that you have all the levels. And then we can remove the 50% Fib level from the upper support. We don't need that anymore. So really that we only really have the levels on the chart that we need. And that means if we get this wave 2 really play out, then yeah, we should see a B wave extending a little bit, right? And at least I'd say it would be good to get it at least to, well, 120,640, maybe 121,450. That would be great. And then the C wave down could happen afterwards. And it's important that we start to see an impulsive upside reaction before the price breaks below $114,470. So in the white count, if the next rally is taking us to all-time highs, or if we see a 5-wave move up from here, then we can continue to consider the white count, especially if in the white count we're holding above that upper support. So if we're holding above that 116,930 level, that would be okay as well. So it's just that because this looks more like a 5-wave decline, it looks less likely like the white count, even though there are ways to solve that. But the difference is simply that we don't see this BC pattern, but we go higher directly. As you can see in both scenarios, they are both very similar. The end result should be the same. I will start to change my opinion if we start to see a decisive break below $114,470, and or if we see a 5-wave decline. I shared that with you yesterday. That would be a major warning that the bull market top has formed, or at least a very, very large correction is likely underway. But there is no evidence for that at this point, even though this is 5 waves down, but it's 5 waves above support. That does not mean that we have a top. It could be, but no evidence. And as long as the larger trend remains up, I continue to focus here on higher prices. I'll tell you when something has changed. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, check out our channel page for the membership explanations. There is a video that explains what's included in the membership. For you guys, you get member-only videos, like Bonk was covered yesterday, actually overnight. Jasmine, AVAX, Fetch. You get access to our weekly member live stream tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow 5 p.m. UTC. We do it 1.5 hours every Sunday. It started as 1 hour, but with this market, made sense to extend it. So we do that every Sunday. We cover around 40 coins every Sunday. Additional updates for members, so check it out. You also get access to the recordings. And if you want to take it further, learn Elliott Wave, then join our Discord server. You can do that with a gold membership, and you get access to an Elliott Wave course and many more updates, even chart updates on gold and silver, some updates on stocks, setups, lots of stuff. Check it out. See you there. Bye-bye.